Dear Taurus, welcome. Welcome to this quiet space, a sanctuary carved out just for you. Before we begin our journey today, I want you to feel the ground beneath your feet, to sense its unwavering support. Because today, we are not merely looking at what is to come, we are acknowledging the profound shift that is already happening within your very foundation. A quiet victory has been won, not in the world of noise and fanfare, but in the sacred stillness of your own heart. So, as our first act of intention, I invite you to join me in the comments below. I want you to write, with all the conviction of your spirit, I am ready to be seen. Let this be more than just words. Let it be a declaration to the universe that the time for hiding your light, for carrying silent burdens, is over. Your true worth is ready to be acknowledged, first by you and then by the world. There is a reason your spirit guided you here to this message at this precise moment. It's because a cycle of quiet struggle, of pouring your energy into ground that could no longer bear fruit, is finally coming to a close. You have felt it, haven't you? That subtle but undeniable release, like a great weight being lifted from your soul. This isn't a fleeting mood. It is the culmination of every battle you have fought in silence. Every time you chose integrity over convenience. Every instance where you stood firm in your values while the world around you seemed to drift in chaos. You have walked through a valley of emotional attachments that no longer served your growth. Perhaps it was a relationship where you were the sole provider of stability, a friendship that felt more like a duty than a joy, or a family dynamic where your tireless efforts were treated as an entitlement. For so long, you may have believed that this was your role to be the unshakable pillar, even if the structure you were holding up was slowly crushing you. But something has shifted. A quiet revolution has taken place within you. You have arrived at a victory, but it is not the kind that comes with a trophy or applause. It is an internal triumph, a deep, resonant understanding that your peace is no longer negotiable. The past, with its broken promises and exploited trust, is finally becoming a landscape you can look back on without being pulled into its gravity. You are leaving it behind, not with anger, but with the quiet wisdom of a soul that has learned its most profound lesson. Today, the universe envelops you in a transformative energy, one that urges you to move forward with a newfound sense of purpose. This success, this feeling of inner rightness, is not an end point. It is the beginning. It is the fertile ground from which a new chapter of your life will grow. But your spirit, ever cautious and wise, knows that this is a time for gentle vigilance. It is a reminder to not fall back into old patterns, to not mistake this newfound peace for an invitation to lower the sacred boundaries you have worked so hard to build. Use this energy, dear Taurus, to fuel your confidence. Let it fortify your resolve. The strength you feel now is not temporary. It is the truth of who you have become. You have faced the shadows. You have named the truths that were buried for so long, and you have emerged not broken, but whole. What you have achieved is the solid foundation upon which you will now build a life that truly reflects the immense value of your soul. Let us speak of the matters of the heart, for it is here that this transformation often feels most palpable. If you are in a relationship, You may be sensing an evolution, a shift in the dynamic between you and your partner. There is a call for something deeper, something more authentic. The Empress card, in its wisdom, speaks of a flourishing of emotional and spiritual abundance. You are being invited to cultivate a love that nurtures your soul, not one that drains your resources. For some of you, this period of introspection has brought a difficult but necessary revelation. You may have looked at the love you are being offered and realized, with a quiet ache in your heart, that it is not enough, not because you are demanding, but because you have finally understood what you deserve. You deserve a love that honors your stability, that respects your values, that sees your tireless work not as an expectation, but as a gift. This realization may lead you to create an emotional distance, a sacred space around your heart. This is not an act of coldness. It is an act of profound self-preservation. You are no longer willing to build a home on uneven ground. And in creating this space, you open the door for what the universe has been waiting to bring you. It is said that at this time, an encounter with someone new is not just possible, but destined. This may not be a dramatic, love-at-first-sight moment. Taurus, your connections are rarely so frivolous. Instead, it will be a quiet recognition. You will meet a soul, and in their presence, you will feel a sense of peace. You will feel seen. This person arrives not as a savior, but as a reflection of the wholeness you have already found within yourself. They are not coming to complete you. They are coming to build with you. This new energy may feel so right, so aligned with the truth of who you are, that you find yourself effortlessly moving away from what no longer fulfills you. This is not a betrayal of the past, but an honoring of your future. It is your soul saying, "I am ready for a love that is as solid and as true as the earth itself." Trust this feeling. It is your most reliable compass. And what of your work? What of the tangible world you so masterfully navigate? You have endured difficult times, moments where your finances felt uncertain, where your tireless efforts seemed to yield so little. But a sense of relief is beginning to settle in. New opportunities are appearing on the horizon, not by chance, but as a direct response to your internal shift. The universe is rewarding your newfound self-worth. However, a word of caution, spoken from a place of care. As you regain your financial footing, be mindful of your resources. The original reading speaks of misplacing belongings, but let us look at the deeper truth. The real danger is not in losing your wallet, but in losing sight of your own value. As abundance begins to flow back into your life, do not fall into the old pattern of overgiving to those who do not appreciate your generosity. Your energy, your time, and your resources are precious. Guard them as you would your most cherished possessions. Build your wealth, but also build your boundaries. The difficulties you have faced were not in vain. They were a crucible, forging within you a new level of consciousness. You now see with stunning clarity what you want, where you wish to direct your energy, and what you will no longer tolerate. This is the gift of your struggle. The Sun card shines its light upon this path, clearing away the lingering shadows of doubt and illuminating your true worth. Others will begin to recognize it. not because you are demanding their respect, but because you are radiating it from your very being. Trust this process. Trust the quiet, steady guidance of your soul. You are on the right path, a path leading not just to success, but to a deep and lasting fulfillment that touches every aspect of your life. Before we delve deeper into the sacred messages of the cards, I want to share something with you. There's a belief that sensitivity is a weakness, that to feel deeply is to be fragile. But you, dear Taurus, know the truth. Your sensitivity is not fragility. It is a form of immense strength. It is the antenna through which you sense the subtle shifts in energy, the unspoken truths in a room, the hollow promises behind a smiling face. It is this very sensitivity that makes you a sea of profound emotions. Yet you navigate this sea with the slow, steady certainty of a ship steering toward a safe harbor. Your talents, your depth, your unwavering loyalty, these are treasures that are not easily discovered by the superficial. But for those brave enough, for those worthy enough to want to truly know you, your heart is a wellspring of richness. And those people are coming. The wheel of fortune is turning. The universe is aligning to bring souls into your life who will not be intimidated by your depth, but will be drawn to it. They will not see your need for stability as stubbornness, but as a sign of your integrity. Prepare for these positive changes, for they will fill your life with a joy that is quiet, profound, and lasting. Let us speak of your home, not just the physical space, but the sanctuary of your soul. The original reading mentions remodeling or redecorating, and there is a beautiful truth hidden there. The urge you feel to tend to your environment is a reflection of a deeper need to rebuild your inner world. Changing the paint on a wall, clearing out clutter. These are physical rituals that mirror a spiritual cleansing. You are creating a space that feels safe, a space where you can finally exhale. For too long, you may have lived with a sense of unease, even in your own home, because it was filled with the energy of past hurts or unresolved tensions. Now is the time to reclaim that space. Fill it with things that bring you peace. Light a candle, play music that soothes your spirit. Create a corner that is unapologetically yours. This is not self-indulgence. It is a sacred act of self-love. You are re-establishing the foundation of your own well-being. As we journey forward, let the wisdom of the cards illuminate our path. These are not just images on paper, they are archetypes, ancient energies that speak to the deepest parts of our soul. Imagine the star card appearing in the night sky of your life after a long period of darkness, of feeling lost or wounded. This single brilliant light emerges. It is a beacon of hope, of healing, of spiritual guidance. It whispers to you that even in your most vulnerable moments, you are never truly alone. The universe was watching over you, waiting for you to be ready to receive its blessings. The star asks you to remain open, to trust that your heart can and will heal, and to know that you are being guided toward a future filled with clarity and peace. Then, the Empress appears, lush and abundant. This is the energy of creation, of nurturing, of earthly pleasure. For so long, you may have directed this powerful nurturing energy outward, tending to everyone else's needs. The Empress now asks you to turn that loving care inward. Nurture yourself. Tend to the garden of your own soul. She reminds you that you are inherently worthy of abundance, of love, of comfort. By embracing your own worth, you attract relationships and opportunities that are equally rich and fulfilling. And from this place of self-love, the Nine of Cups emerges. This is often called the wish fulfillment card. It speaks of a deep, inner contentment, a joy that radiates from within. This card is a powerful affirmation that you should never, ever settle for a life that is merely secure, but emotionally barren. Your dreams, your true desires, are not frivolous. They are the language of your soul. The Nine of Cups promises that when you have the courage to pursue what brings you genuine happiness, you will find it. You will create a life and relationships based not on compromise, but on authentic joy. This leads us to the Four of Wands. Imagine a beautiful, stable structure adorned with flowers, a place of celebration and community. This is the card of joyful reunions, of stable foundations, of coming home. After a period of isolation or struggle, you are now building new connections based on mutual respect and shared joy. This could be a renewed love, a circle of true friends, or a family dynamic healed and restored. It is a testament to your hard work, a celebration of the solid ground you have so patiently built. This is the community you deserve, a place where you are celebrated for exactly who you are. Finally, the glorious sun breaks through the clouds. This card is pure, unadulterated joy, clarity, and vitality. Any lingering doubts, any echoes of past pain are burned away by its radiant light. You are stepping into a phase of your life where everything becomes clear. You see yourself clearly, others see you clearly, and your path forward is brightly illuminated. The sun is the universe's resounding yes to your journey. It is a promise of growth, success, and a renewed sense of vibrant, confident life. And let us not forget the great Wheel of Fortune. This card speaks to the cyclical nature of life, to destiny and karma. For so long, you may have felt stuck, caught in a cycle of disappointment. But the wheel is turning, dear Taurus. The winds of change are blowing, not to disrupt your stability, but to carry you toward your highest good. This is a reminder that the universe is always in motion, and right now, its momentum is in your favor. Embrace this change with an open heart. Trust that even the unpredictable turns are leading you to a place of profound blessing and enrichment. Now, a word on your well-being. The original reading mentions digestive issues. And this is a truth that many deeply feeling souls understand. Your body often holds the emotions your mind tries to suppress. The anxiety, the frustration, the unspoken words they can settle in your gut. As you release these old emotional burdens, be gentle with your body. Nourish it with clean, simple foods. Drink water as if you are cleansing your very cells. And walk. The simple act of walking is a powerful meditation for an earth sign like you. Feel your feet connecting with the ground, with each step releasing a bit of the old tension. You may not have felt like moving much lately, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, but now is the time to put on your shoes and walk back into the rhythm of life, one steady, grounded step at a time. In the realm of your work, your consistency and dedication are about to bear beautiful fruit. You are a perfectionist, not out of ego, but out of a deep respect for quality and integrity. Today, you will feel a surge of creativity, an inventive spirit that will not go unnoticed. For those of you seeking a new position or a promotion, this is your time to shine. Do not be shy about your organizational skills, your innovative ideas, your unwavering professionalism. You are a natural leader, not because you crave power, but because you create order and stability. If you are in a position to lead a team, you will find that you can inspire great loyalty and achieve remarkable results. The key is to lead from a place of balance, avoiding the anxiety that can come with pressure. Whether you are giving orders or receiving them, do so with a sense of calm, authority, and mutual respect. For those of you searching for work, I urge you to expand your horizons. Cast a wider net, but do so without the frantic energy of desperation. Approach your search with the calm confidence of someone who knows their own value. Let your resume reflect not just your skills, but your character, your reliability, your integrity, your dynamic spirit. And in interviews, let your true self shine. A genuine smile, a steady gaze, a calm voice, these are more powerful than any rehearsed answer. You are not just looking for a job. You are seeking a place where your contributions will be truly valued. Dear Taurus, as we draw this time together to a close, let us return to the core of this message. You are standing at the threshold of a new beginning, one that you have earned through your courage, your patience, and your unwavering commitment to your own truth. There may be lingering shadows, a tendency to procrastinate, perhaps born from a fear that your efforts will once again be in vain, or a habit of complaining, the echo of a part of you that still feels unheard. Be gentle with these parts of yourself. Acknowledge them not as flaws, but as wounds that are still healing. Remind them that things are different now. You are safe, your work has meaning, your voice matters. You have walked far enough with the old sorrows. You are allowed to set them down now. You do not need an apology that may never come. You do not need validation from those who are incapable of giving it. What you need is your own permission to be free. Forgiveness, when it comes, is not for them. It is for you. It is the act of untying the final cord that binds you to the past, so that you can walk, unburdened, into the beautiful future that awaits. You are not losing them. You are releasing an illusion to embrace what is real. And what is real is the profound, unshakable worth of your own soul. Your true family, the family of your spirit, is searching for you. They are the ones who will not ask what you can give them, but will simply sit with you in quiet understanding. They are the ones who will cherish your steadfast nature, who will celebrate your loyalty, who will feel like home. You are the builder. You are the guardian of stability. You are the one who knows the value of loyal love. And you are so worthy of healing. Thank you for being here, for sharing this sacred space with me. If this message has resonated within your heart, I invite you to subscribe, to create a small, safe harbor where you can always return. A place to be reminded that you are not alone on this journey. May you walk forward in peace, with the sun on your face and the solid earth beneath your feet. I will see you in the next one.